I'm enjoying all aspects of life. That's for damn sure, man. I couldn't be happier to have that, that confidence and that comfort off the field. And all the support I could ever ask for in the stadium, man.
Your soon-to-be bride called you a human exclamation point, and I told you, I said I love that because I think I really believe that's what you are, and that's who you've always been.
Juice, baby. I'm just the old lucky dog that's still able to do this thing, man. I'm putting on the pads like I'm 15 years old again.
Travis Kelce is absolutely down bad for Taylor Swift, and honestly, it might be one of the cutest celebrity love stories in years. Ever since the NFL's golden boy and pop music's reigning queen went public with their romance back in October 2023, the world has watched them slowly build something real. They keep most of their relationship private, but behind the scenes, their bond has only grown stronger. Travis has basically turned into a living, breathing symbol of pure Swiftie energy, and the man doesn't even try to hide how smitten he is. From talking about how they uplift each other to sharing the moment he realized he was falling hard, Travis has given fans one heart-melting quote after another. It's almost like he's competing for the title of the world's most adorably whipped boyfriend. And honestly, he's winning by a landslide. So let's break down the most genuine, swoon-worthy things he's ever said about Taylor Swift, because this lineup is nothing but serotonin. One of the things Travis admires most about Taylor is her unmatched work ethic. Just like he leaves everything on the football field, he's blown away by how she gives her all on stage. Back in February 2025, he couldn't stop praising her relentless drive. He said her work ethic was unbelievable and that witnessing it up close during her tour changed the way he understood dedication. He described how she travels from country to country, performing night after night, and somehow manages to make the whole thing look easy. And because it's Travis, he added a little humor too, saying if he could bring even a tiny fraction of her energy out on the field, he'd be unstoppable. For him, Taylor isn't just the woman he loves. She's someone who inspires him to level up his own game just by being around her. Travis is equally obsessed with Taylor's game day style. She may be sitting in the stands, but she owns the spotlight effortlessly. From her signature red lipstick to her perfectly curated Chiefs-themed outfits, Taylor's fashion has become iconic. Travis notices every detail, and during Super Bowl Media Week in February 2025, he couldn't stop smiling when her looks were mentioned. He talked about how she makes football chic look like a full-on runway moment. He said she has that magic touch where anything she wears becomes the outfit of the day. Coming from someone known for bold fashion choices himself, it's clear he has met his match. He even joked about how her game day looks motivate him to step up his own style. He said Taylor always shows up, dressed head to toe, looking like the flyest person in the stadium. And somehow she still manages to look effortless while being runway ready walking through the tunnel. When a reporter asks if they coordinate their outfits, Travis laughed and said they don't really plan anything, but they don't need to. She shows up looking incredible, and suddenly he feels like he has to bring some heat too, instead of just rolling in wearing whatever. Another thing that makes their relationship so special is how they are genuinely each other's biggest fans. By January 2025, everyone could see it. But during an interview on the Stephen A. Smith Show, Travis opened up even more. He said he enjoys all aspects of life and that he and Taylor are happy. He talked about her with so much warmth, explaining how her support gives him confidence and comfort both on and off the field. He said he couldn't be happier to have someone cheering for him in the stadium and grounding him when the chaos of fame gets overwhelming. You can hear the pride in his voice every time he mentions her. For Travis, Taylor isn't just a global superstar. She's the calm in his storm, the support system he didn't even know he needed. And watching him express that openly feels like witnessing someone who is completely and unapologetically in love.
Enjoying all aspects of life. That's for damn sure, man. I couldn't be happier to have that, that confidence and that comfort off the field. And all the support I could ever ask for in this.
Travis didn't stop there. He broke down exactly why their support system is so strong. He said the beauty of a solid relationship is that both people get the space to focus on their craft, to go all in, and become the best version of themselves. That balance of independence and devotion is what keeps them steady. And for Travis, showing up for Taylor isn't some grand gesture. It's second nature. That's why I wanted to be at her concerts, he explained. He wanted to cheer her on, make sure she felt comfortable, supported, and deeply loved in everything she was doing on stage. He said he wanted her to know he was right there, front row, heart pounding, rooting for her with everything he had. You can picture it perfectly. Stadium lights glowing, Taylor commanding the stage, and somewhere in the crowd, Travis Kelce, the NFL's toughest tight end, watching her like a man completely captivated.
A very strong relationship is that you get that support to be able to come in and focus on your craft, focus on being the best version of you. That's why I wanted to be at the concert, supporting her and being there for her, making sure she feels comfortable and supported in everything she's doing in life.
Travis also hinted that the support between him and Taylor goes far beyond stadiums and stages. He said it's not just about football and music. It's the small, everyday things that make their connection feel effortless. Celebrating her wins, sending her a text before she steps on stage, or simply showing up when it matters, those gestures are what make them feel like a true team. When you're with someone who understands you on every level, he said, it becomes a full-on partnership. And in his words, we're both winning. It's clear Travis isn't just a fan of Taylor's music. He's her personal hype man, front row, center stage, all in. The way he talks about her makes the love almost tangible. One of the softest insights came when he opened up about the moment he realized he was falling for her. Fans had been invested since they confirmed their relationship in October 2023, but in a June 2024 episode of Barstool Sports' Busting with the Boys podcast, Travis shared a deeper moment. He talked about how Taylor handled the chaos surrounding his 2024 Super Bowl win and admitted he couldn't help but gush. She's very self-aware, he said, and I think that's really when I started falling for her. He explained that it wasn't the spotlight, or the massive crowds that drew him toward her. It was her authenticity, how genuine she is around her friends and family, how grounded she stays despite all the attention. Travis realized she saw the world the same way he did, and from that moment on, it wasn't just admiration anymore. It was love, clear and simple.
Self-aware. She understands situations like that. And I think that's why I really started to really fall for her, was how genuine she is around just friends, family. It can get crazy for somebody with that much attention.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And she just keeps it so chill and so.
Travis continued speaking with genuine awe, saying it was the little things that made everything click. How she listens, how she remembers the smallest details, how she naturally vibes with the people around him. Those are the moments that stay with you. He said once you see that kind of authenticity, it's impossible to ignore. That's when he knew it wasn't just a crush anymore. It was something deeper, something real. Moments like that make it obvious he isn't captivated by Taylor's fame or talent alone. He's in love with who she is at her core, her grace, her grounded energy, and that effortlessly cool vibe no level of fame can manufacture. And when he talks about her, the softness in his voice says everything. On the Bussin' with the Boys podcast, Travis also faced the ultimate challenge, naming his top 3 Taylor Swift songs. He answered instantly, proving he really is a full-on fanboy. He picked Blank Space and Cruel Summer as his top 2 classics. But the third choice made fans lose their minds. So High School. Travis smiled as he admitted it had sentimental meaning. The hosts joked he might even be the inspiration behind it. He laughed it off, but fans weren't convinced. After all, the song's playful, butterflies in your stomach vibe sounds exactly like the way he describes Taylor.
Go crazy. So I'm going to say Blank Space because that was the first one. I'll go number 2, Cruel Summer. What would be my third? I'll say.
With that trademark grin, Travis didn't even bother pretending to stay calm. I think so, he laughed as the host teased him, giving that look like he knew exactly what they meant. Then, in the most effortlessly adorable moment, he quoted the song right on the spot. You know how to ball, I know Aristotle. The way he delivered it was pure gold, part proud, part starstruck, like a man who can't believe he might be both the muse and the number one fan. It was one of those rare moments where the real Travis Kelce showed through. Tough on the field, completely soft when it comes to Taylor Swift.
You know, out of ball, I know Aristotle, man.
Yeah.
Travis had already admitted that Soul High School was his favorite track from Taylor's The Tortured Poets department. And he said it with the kind of laugh that made it obvious he knew he was being a little biased. Honestly, who could blame him? The song practically radiates Kelce energy. Clever, flirty, and full of those private wink-wink moments only two people deeply in love could truly get. It's the kind of track that makes fans say, okay, he's not just dating Taylor Swift, he's basically living inside one of her songs. And really, the world cannot get enough of it. Before the 2024 Super Bowl, when the Chiefs pulled off that nail-biting 25-22 win over the 49ers, Travis sat down for a Westwood One Sports interview looking like a man balancing everything perfectly. Focus, adrenaline, and yes, love. When host Laura Ullman smiled and told him, "Love looks good on you," Travis flashed that easy, confident grin and replied, "Thank you, I appreciate that." But then he opened up for real. He acknowledged the massive spotlight their relationship brought, both to him and the NFL, in ways he never expected. Still, he made one thing clear. He's not bothered by the attention, because what he and Taylor share is genuinely special. You could hear the sincerity in his voice. Here's a guy dominating on the field while being totally smitten off it, making both look effortless. It's peak Travis Kelce, MVP energy in football and in love. After the Chiefs clinched the 2024 AFC Championship, the celebrations didn't stop with the trophies or the fireworks. They hit a whole new level when Taylor joined him. Cameras captured the moment the entire world was waiting for. Hugs, kisses, and that now iconic whispered, "I love you." Swiftie Nation collectively lost it. Later, during the post-game press conference, Travis tried to act chill, but that glow said everything. He smiled and said, "Man, those celebrations, they're just another memory in the journey we get to cherish." In that moment, it wasn't just about winning a championship. It was about sharing it with the person who makes the highs higher and every victory sweeter. Between Lombardi-level energy and courtside-level romance, it felt like the football fairy tale crossover fans never knew they needed. Even with a schedule that looks like something NASA would design, Taylor somehow finds time to show up at Chiefs games, cheering alongside Travis's family and friends. And Travis can't stop talking about it. On the Pat McAfee show in late January 2024, he said, "I love it when Taylor comes and supports me and enjoys the game with the fam and friends. It's been nothing but a wonderful year, man." But it's more than game day smiles or sideline shots. It's the vibe between them. Laughs, glances, inside jokes that make people melt. Travis summed it up perfectly. We're just two people supporting each other and having fun with it, man. They're not just a power couple, they're each other's hype squad. In his WSJ magazine cover interview for the December 2023, January 2024 issue, Travis got surprisingly real about what it's like dating someone as iconic as Taylor. He admitted he'd never experienced anything like the level of scrutiny she gets. Paparazzi outside her home, outside every restaurant, after every flight, yet she stays calm, confident, and unbothered, just enjoying life. Travis said, "When she acts like that, I better not be the one acting all strange." But it wasn't just her composure that blew him away. It was her intelligence. He said, "I've never been a man of words. Being around her, seeing how smart Taylor is, has been mind-blowing. I'm learning every day." It's clear he's not only in love with her, he's inspired by her.
And of course, there was the early relationship moment fans still talk about. Travis guiding Taylor through crowds, helping her in and out of the car, holding her hand with that quiet protective energy. On an October 2023 episode of New Heights, Travis joked with his brother Jason about people noticing, but then he got honest. Whenever I'm on a date, I always feel like I'm the man in the situation.